Lots of people like playing games on their phone, but now you can turn your phone into the ultimate virtual reality player with Cynoculars.
Hello everybody, happy July 4th for everyone watching on July 4th. This video is probably going to be uploaded that day. But I actually purchased something the other day that kind of goes along with my Samsung Galaxy video that I had posted a while back. I've been doing some experimenting with virtual reality with the phone, and I actually have a Google Cardboard, which I've had for quite a while, and I use that on my Galaxy S3, but I came across something else the other day, which is this. The Cynoculars Virtual Reality Headset Plus Remote. And I actually was kind of intrigued by this because I never really tried any other kind of headset except for the Gear VR from Samsung, which is incredible, and that runs about $150. And then also the Google Cardboard, which I paid like I think $10 for originally. This thing right now sells I think at Walmart for around $20, and I actually found this at a store called Menards. If anybody has those in their area, these are $7.99 right now, so they are dirt cheap. And I thought, you know, for $8 you can't really go wrong. Even if it doesn't work, it was only $8, and you know, I could return it, but whatever. So I do have the cardboard, which is here. The main thing about the cardboard that I don't like is that there's no straps, so you have to hold it while you're using it, and not a huge problem, but it kind of takes away from the experience. So that's why I was looking for another device or another headset that might work out better with straps. And these are the Cynoculars. And I will say right away, this foam is excellent. It's very comfortable. This thing, the head strap, works really well. It's very comfortable. But yeah, that's about where the positive aspects of it end. First of all, like I said, these work great. Very comfortable. No complaints about the head strap. The only thing is, when you buy a VR virtual reality headset, the one thing that you're really going to be paying attention to is what's called the field of vision, or the field of view, however they phrase it. It's referring to when you wear these, the field of view is the view that you are seeing inside, whether it's the side view, up or down, whatever. You want it to be high because that is going to determine the immersiveness of what you're seeing. And if it's very narrow, you're not going to have a very immersive experience. And right away, when I put these on with my phone in it, that was my biggest thing that I noticed, was the field of view or the field of vision in these things is awful. It literally looked like I was just looking at my phone from a distance. It was like a square. It was not immersive at all. They say that the field of vision in this thing is 80 degrees, whereas the Google Cardboard is 90. So just that 10 degree difference, I don't know. I feel like these are more like 30 degree field of view or something, because it's awful. It shouldn't be that way, because I was using my Galaxy 8, which has got a very wide screen, and when I wear these and have it on and playing of like a app or something, I can actually see the sides of the phone. I can see the top and bottom of the phone, and it kills the experience. And you know, you have to have a very wide angle of vision in order for the experience to be immersive. So when I look into the Google Cardboard, it actually looks like you're looking at a huge IMAX screen. You don't see the edges, you don't see the top or bottom. It's all encompassing. It's very good. This thing looked like I was looking at a cheap TV screen at the other side of the room. I don't recommend it at all because it really killed the experience. The other thing is they do allow you to adjust the lenses. Like, you can go up and down, side to side, backwards and front, all that. No matter what I tried to do, I could not get a good focus. In fact, after I just wore these for maybe 15 minutes, I had a headache for literally the next several hours. I don't have that problem on the Cardboard. I mean, the Cardboard, you just put it up to your eyes and it worked. This thing, I don't know. The other thing that I hate about this thing is how you have to load your phone. All right, so here's the tray that you put your phone in, okay? Again, I'm using the Galaxy. So you put your phone into it, and I actually see, no matter how you do it, your phone actually turns on, which is frustrating because I don't want it to yet. Now, I am doing it with the case on because this thing, that the clip that your phone fits into, is like a freaking rat trap. It is so tight, and the spring on it is so tight, it actually is digging into my phone case. I had to put these little foam pieces that they give you, which kind of helps, but not really. It still makes divot marks into my phone case. So there's no way I would do it without the case, because I don't want to damage my phone. So you have the phone in the case. At this point, you just slide it in to the device. Now, this is another thing. When you're putting it in, it actually rubs up against your screen. So I was afraid every time I use this, I'm afraid it's going to scratch my phone. So the only good thing is the front does open. So if you're using an app that uses your camera, this is a nice feature. So I do like that you can just open that. Let me get my phone out without ruining it, hopefully. The other thing that it does come with is the remote. It's a piece of junk. It doesn't feel like it would be sturdy at all. So it does work. It's just the movement is very weird. You can't actually focus in on anything or go slow enough to play a game. I didn't try any shooting games or anything, but I don't see how this would actually work playing an actual game that requires a lot of precision, because the movement is just kind of approximate, if that makes sense. It's very hard to control. So this uses 2 AAA batteries. You know, it does what it's supposed to do as far as pointing and clicking, but that's about it. So in short, for $8, I figured if it doesn't work, I'll just return it. But what I'm actually going to do, I thought, you know what? It was $8. I'm going to see if I can salvage and just take the $8 as a loss. And these are really nice straps. I don't want to get rid of these straps. So what I'm actually going to do, you know, the Google Cardboard actually does work as far as the VR experience. This does have straps. So I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back 1 hour later. If you notice, the Cynoculars no longer have the strap. I decided, you know what? I spent the $8. Who cares? I'm going to at least get something out of this. So I made a little adjustments to my Google Cardboard. The cardboard works. That's what I like about it. So I actually went to the store, bought some cheap strips of Velcro, put one on the front and the 2 sides. The one thing I really liked about the Cynoculars was that strap. So I went ahead and made my own head strap for the cardboard, which actually works. So there you go. If you're going to buy this Cynoculars garbage, be prepared for it to not work very well. But if anything, I now have a head strap for my Google Cardboard thanks to the Cynoculars. So that alone, I think, was worth $7.99. So this thing, piece of garbage. Don't even bother with this. It's awful. It doesn't work. It looks like you're looking at a cheap TV screen on the other side of the room. That's about it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to subscribe, because I've been trying to make more videos, and I make them whenever I have a chance. So I hope you all have a great 4th of July, and thanks for watching. Have a great day.
Cynoculars come with an interactive joystick, so you can destroy your enemies and rack up bonuses.
It's so much more engaging. I think we're done with 2D.